you did speak about safeguarding officers. Can we discuss a little bit, what is a safeguarding officer? Who are they? What is the role that's, you've said obviously their role is to be the intermediary between the victim and the National Federation.
So the designated safeguarding officer, or DSO. So, so very quickly, called the Kazan Action Plan, and I'm not that right now. 116 countries signed into it. South Africa was a signatory. The three takeaways from the Kazan Action Plan is every sporting federation must have a policy, and then this training. The training is the third leg. Now, the training needs to be done on two levels. The first is an SAC, or Safeguarding Awareness Certificate. It is literally just the basics of safeguarding, just so you can understand what, and every single coach, every mentor, every physio, every doctor, every person engaged in the federation must do this SAC. It is a 2-hour course. It's got a little multiple choice at the end, and then it's done and dusted, and you don't have to look at it again for a year. And that is your SAC. Your designated safeguarding officer. If I can try and explain it in more layman terms, like, for example, the Road Traffic Act, your policy would be the Road Traffic Act. The SAC would be the driver's license that everyone's got to have. And the DSO would kind of be the policeman, the person that's responsible for policing that legislation or policing that policy in this environment. So that designated safeguarding officer at each of the clubs, they are going to go through, I'm not quite sure if you guys are doing it over a 2-day course or if it's over a 3-evening course. We do offer both, but I know that you are going to be doing that. And those DSOs, when appointing the DSO for your club, I always say the most important thing is to make sure that the person you choose is not conflict adverse. The person needs to be able to call people out if they're doing something incorrect. Their responsibility is, one, to safeguard the athletes, coaches, spectators, and anybody engaging with that club. Number two, to make sure that the club itself is at risk from reputation, etc. And then finally, to ensure the federation is safe from things like reputational damage, etc., etc., etc. So they really are the go-between of the federation and the athletes. They are where the tacky hits the tar. They are the people that go. It's all, like I said, it's all because they're ensuring, or at least the policy. If there's no one in there ensuring the policy being adhered to, we might as well have the policy in the first place. And so that's the role of the designated safeguarding officer.